Good morning and welcome to your reading. And we are just going to tap into what will happen the next month ahead. Whenever you see this, there's no date, a time connected with it. It is general. There's no gender connected with it either. Good morning, my lovely earth signs. It is your time and we're going to jump into it with Capricorn first. So good morning, Capri. Filming this on a beautiful new moon in Leo. When I tapped into your energy, there was different things coming up. First of all, there might be energy of pretending to be okay when in real something is up. There could be something with a boss or someone who is making you do more than what you can handle at the moment. There's this energy of overworking yourself in a way. There could also be stuck emotions that needs to get out, like it's close to bubble over. I do want to say to you, keep going. Don't ignore the signs. If there's something that feels off, take a deeper look. I feel a lot of you guys are planning for something long term. If it's a new project that you want to put more attention into, if it's because that you want to do long-term travel. But I do feel you're someone who is thinking a lot about what is actually happening. What do I want now? You can feel like you're being pushed into something new. You might be a little unsure what it is, or it's because that's something that's laying underneath that you're still working out. Something that might push you down, in a way, in a sense. One thing that I do want to make you aware of is that your fears are imagined. There's a lot of fears around you that are imagined, which makes it even worse for you. It keeps you stuck in a way. There is new start coming your way the next month ahead. So you are being asked to push ahead. Keep going. Don't give up. But with that, also have patience with yourself, with people around you, with your emotions. Yeah. So with that, let's see what else we can get for you. But the number 2 came up a lot when I meditated on you. So it could be something about decisions. Making decisions instead of ignoring making a decision. It could just be a sign, right? The number 222. Finding balance. Let's see what we can get for Capricorn. We have the goat. Don't think we have gotten this card before, actually. 13. Look at that beautiful full moon. There might be something happening around the next full moon. Ooh, we do have a blue full moon, right? Oh my god. Yes, we do. Pay attention to that. I do believe it's the end of August. Is it the 31st of August, maybe? Fearless I am in the path I choose, for I have never been led astray, always finding my way. Well, that is actually pretty beautiful. And it also fits well, because there is like this darkness, right? And I feel for some of you guys, if it's not you, it might be someone you're dealing with who's dealing with this or going through this. There is this like darkness pressing down on your head, on your spirit. And you might feel like you're being led astray, but in real, again, the fears are imagined. You're actually way stronger than you think. And if the full moon is definitely going to illuminate that. Also the new moon. So within the next month, it's actually very, very saying. Let's see if there's anything we need to pay attention to with the book. Confidence and surefootness. Surefootness. Very well fitting. It's a wonderful card to receive. It comes up in a reading being a sign that ideas, opportunities, and projects are entering your life at this time. which also fits well. That's something new, something long-term that wants to come in, something you want to do more of. Maybe for some of you guys, it's about making your hobby into your full-time job. Working on your dreams and desires instead of maybe doing a 5 to 10 job. Is that how you say that? Where it's just about the money. It's not because you do it because you love it or enjoy it. So there might be something else you want to do long term. So pay attention to the opportunities. You may not see this taking place yet, just yet, which also makes sense because you did get told to keep going but have patience. But trust that things are happening behind the scenes and will soon become known to you. Your task with receiving this card is to believe in yourself and your gifts. Oh my god, yes. Have you been afraid to reach your bigger goals? You cannot make this up, people. It's so spot on. So have you been afraid of reaching bigger goals? And why is that? Why is that? Something really wants to be activated in your life. I did see the anxiety card and it's here again. Maybe you do, or maybe you are battling with anxiety or stress. And well, I hate to be the person being like, oh, it's just imagined, because obviously it's not just imagined, but a lot of the fears might be imagined, and it might be put on you because of society, because of the news, because they make us fearful, right? We all have tried to have someone close to us getting sick. Instantly, we are afraid of also getting sick, right? And the more that we focus on that fear, we end up becoming sick because we put our focus on it. So I feel that that's something you're realizing. Goats might actually be your spirit animal. I know it might not be the most charming spirit animal to have with you, but they are very psychic, they are very intuitive, and they are connected with the mystical world, the underworld. So I guess it actually does make sense. And maybe it's the perfect card for you, or the perfect animal for you to actually push you through. It makes you stop up. If you see a butterfly, you might be so used to seeing butterflies that you're like, oh yeah, I know I'm going through a transformation. But when the goat arrives, you're like, oh damn, the universe means business. Be aware of that. Yeah. There might be fights with someone. There might be fights with your ego. Wow. You're not going after your dreams. You're afraid of your dreams. I'm telling you. Or a dream. Look at that. Something wants to arrive. Something wants to come in. You're way more intuitive than you think. And I also feel that is why the goat is arriving in your reading. Because you do need that kind of boost, that kind of awareness. The goat is, again, he's going to be there, be as stubborn as you are, until you realize the power that you carry. Buckle down, sunshine. Buckle down. The goat is taking you for a ride. This is all about the goat today. The beautiful thing here is that there is conflicts ending at the moment. Conflicts from the past, conflicts with people from the past. You shouldn't focus on it anymore. And you might be like, well, I'm not focusing on it. But in one way or another, it's still taking over. Because you're still thinking about it. Put an end to the fight. Put an end to the overthinking. You are definitely overcoming challenges. You are. Because there is unhappiness with something. I mean, I do understand why you are unhappy in conflicts. Because that is not, where we want to be, obviously. You know that it makes you unhappy. You know that something makes you sick. There might be a shattered dreams. There might even be nightmares coming from this. There might even be self-hatred. I mean, it might be that dramatic for some of you guys. Look closer at why. Because again, Knight of freaking Cups. And he's actually in your future. So that is a perfect time. And he's actually looking at the the High Priestess. You know that you're intuitive. You know that you should follow your heart. Follow your imagination. Discover the joy of life. I think that is the push that you actually need right now. Dare to allow your passions to guide you, your every move. That is the message for you, Capricorn. And with that, I will see you guys in the daily readings or next month. My lovely Virgo, it's your turn. Let me just put this out here. When I tapped into your energy, the thing that is most present here is maybe saying to yourself, I can't do this, when in real you actually can. You have the capacity and power to overcome or step into the right direction. There might be a tendency here to give up instead of taking a stand. And I wonder if it's connected with someone. We are going to look closer into it when we come to tarot. But I can't ignore that that is the energy that's here. If it's not you, it might be someone. Someone who's just giving up instead of taking a stand. So you could be dealing with someone who's just like very headstrong, like you're bumping heads with this person because you can't figure out what is going on and they just don't want to open up. But I also want to point out it could also be you. So for you, this next month ahead, do not surrender, do not give up, no matter what. There could obviously be something with a legal matter, or there could be something with a business partner. Just something that it just kicks you over the knee. Yeah, the knee, your skin. Your knee skin, your skin knee. Wow, what is that I'm trying to say? It's like someone is kicking your feet all the time. And being like, oh, sorry, didn't mean that. But then they just keep doing it, right? There's something here. There's something here, Virgo. Oh, okay. Virgo. Wow, goddess, you deserve more. Make sure to feel it in your bones. For you are what you believe. That's interesting. Yeah, you need to feel this deeply. If you don't feel it deeply, what is the purpose of actually allowing this to take over? I wonder if some of you guys are dealing with someone who is deceptive, someone who is unfaithful, tricky, sneaky, someone who stole something from you. You know it, but you haven't really stood up to this person. Maybe because this person has some kind of authority or power. Or maybe because that you are, for some reason, afraid of it. For some of you guys, you might actually be dealing with online theft. That could be something, if you are a creator, that someone stole your content in a way. You should definitely speak up. No matter what this is. If it's physically, mentally, emotionally, you should stand up for yourself and speak up. But let's see if there's anything else we can find in the cards. Discernment. The first sentence I read here is, do not feel pressure to say yes to every opportunity. If you don't feel it in your bones, do not say yes. Do not say yes if you don't feel it. Does this situation truly align with what you would like to have in your life right now? Question mark. Is this something you truly enjoy, or are you settling out of fear or worry that you won't get another chance like this? Question mark. There is a sensitivity over this, where you're like, you're not feeling it anymore. And I don't know why it would be hard for you to say no to it, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't be hard to say no. Because you deserve better. A no is a no. A no is a no. And you don't even need to explain why. You just need to say no. Or speak up, stand up. What else can we get for Virgo? Ooh, boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. There might be something that really is not alright here. There could even be unrequested love. There could be someone who just keeps punching you, right? Doesn't give you anything. Lies to you. Cheats. Someone who's not emotionally attached. There could be something, again, with someone taking something from you. Or you're not being paid well. Or, you know, something here. But for some reason, you might not be ready to let it go yet. For some of you guys, you might have received news that didn't really go well. A shattered dream, shattered news, something breaking apart. It was not the news you had hoped for. It was not the message or offer you had hoped for. I will say for some of you guys, there could be something with sexual abuse. And if that is the case, you should definitely get out of that. It could also be as simple as something being cancelled, an event, plans, engagement. I mean, it can be, you know, it can be many things, but something was cancelled or something was just like, yeah, it wasn't really what you hoped for. But I will say, with the 10 of Swords in the here and now reversed, it's actually a good sign, because it means that you acknowledge that something bad happened, or something happened that wasn't in alignment with you. Something you might not be, again, you might be unhappy with something, but you're rising above it. You're rising above people who are bitching, gossiping, hating. You're over the worst, most definitely, now that you have the 9 of Pentacles in the future. Things will get better now, because you realize that you are a goddess. You deserve more. A goddess or a god, no matter who you are. But I do feel some of you guys are cutting ties with a person or something connected with a job, especially with the 9 of Pentacles. We do have a little snake down here, so this could take longer than you expected, or that you expect. Or that could also be why there is this energy of being a little bit like, well, that is not the news that I had hoped for. But you are, it has made you cut ties with something. Maybe an income, something that just, it wasn't, or it is not in alignment with you anymore. But you're mastering something new. You're getting your confidence back. You're ready, or being prepared to get ready to take the hood off the bird and let it fly. In a way, sending off the message, right? That you're worth more. So for you, Virgo, you do need to just take the first step. Like with the 10 of Swords, like the swords are reversed, right? They are falling out. They're not pinning you down. No one is pinning you down anymore. You have worked very hard to get to where you are, and you deserve to get treated like that. So remember that the next month ahead. And with that, I will see you guys in the daily readings next month. Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Your reading. I'm gonna make sure that we're still recording. Yes, good. All right. So let's speak about it. I'm gonna put this on the tarot. When I tapped into energy, there's definitely these, you know, if you're not feeling a burnout, you have to be very careful not to step into a burnout, because I feel like you are a little overburdened. And there was this like very loud energy with someone saying, you promised me this and it didn't happen anyway. And it kind of felt like you were actually speaking to the universe, being like, you promised me this, but it didn't happen anyway. But there is a realization with something. So you might be feeling stuck at the moment. There might be something not really moving in the direction that you had hoped for or that you want. Maybe you're not really enjoying work anymore, or enjoying where you are living. I also feel for you, you are a little bit disconnected, disconnected from nature, which is very important for you to just have in mind, especially with you being a Taurus, that you need to connect with nature again to get that boost back. So yeah, stress, overloaded, and with you being in that position, there is delays. You might feel like you're being taken for granted. You might resist something new. Even if there is this energy of you feeling like you lost your way, there is an end in sight. And we are going to take tarot just to see what it is. But I feel for some of you guys, you have taken too much on, or you're resisting something. You know that you need to go back to something, and you know that there's something you want, but for some reason you're resisting. You're resisting it. I feel like you earth signs are really at it this month. But I also will say, for you Taurus, it makes sense because I am filming this on the new moon in Leo. And we have a square with Uranus and Taurus. So there is something that's like the cages are shaking, unexpected things are happening because you're being pointed in the right direction. Maybe there's something about sexual attraction, or something about sex in general that's not really as it used to be. If you are in a relationship, there could be something with a partner that's not attracted to you in the same way, and that's frustrating. Or again, you are the one who's not attracted to a partner. Because I did see a card here, and now I totally put it away, but it was the orgasm card. So I wonder if there is a frustration when it comes to sex in a way. Just putting it out there. Fertilizing. Here it is. Telling you guys. Trust your body. Elevate your spirit. Open the gates to your renewal. Now that we have fertilizing, I wonder if there's something about pregnancy for some of you guys. If you're frustrated, maybe you want to become pregnant and you're not really seeing the results of that. Or you are pregnant, but you don't feel like you have the support that you want. Or you are not, again, if it's the first time that you are pregnant, there's a lot of things happening with your body. And that might just make you feel strange in a way. So there could be something here. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you, dear one. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. Again, there could be something about you needing to be connected with nature. We also have 10, so something is ready to be activated. Coming full circle with something. Mastery, so you're mastering something. Mastering something. Okay, let's see. When this card appears in your reading, it shows that you are mastering your craft through diligence and consistency. You are a hard worker and have invested in your goal with single-minded focus. However, it's time to expand your efforts. Yes. As a plant grows, so does its hunger for fertilizer. So more effort is needed as your success grows and your goals expand. Now may not be a good time to further invest in your development. Taking a class, finding a mentor, or engaging in research will help you to advance your skills. You are on the right track. You are on the right path, and you have the right mindset to match. Very important. But there is something that might take a little longer. No matter what that is. And we are going to dig into it, see if tarot wants to tell us something. But also just with this card, it does tell me that you are not connected at the same or in the same way as you have been in the past. Maybe you are not in the right environment, or you're just not spending enough time with nature, around water. There could be something with, obviously, like the food that you eat. If there's something that you have changed up, take a look at that, because there might be something that your body is not really agreeing with. And it doesn't mean that you are eating fast food. It could be a little thing that your body just doesn't agree with. Or maybe you need more vitamins, or maybe there's too much vitamins. There can be many things playing in here. What is actually happening? Ooh, okay. Well, I do like to see the Nine of Cups. But then we have the Knight of Cups. 9 of Cups and Knight of Cups reversed. That was 2 nines, which is interesting. Healing from something here. Okay. Alright. We are digging into it. Because something is most definitely happening here. I wonder if some of you guys have been dealing with a shattered dream. Because there is a fear of moving on from something. Something that didn't happen as you had hoped for. But I feel if you look closer that, the dream is still alive. But it might not be in the way that you think. Or there is another way. Another place. Another person. Because you are seeking without a direction, or seeking in the wrong direction. If this is about healing in a way, finding a solution for healing, you might look at the wrong aspect of what could actually heal you or heal the situation. Also, for you to actually realize that maybe nothing is wrong with you, maybe it's just not the right time. Or the right person, right? Nothing is wrong with you, I heard. Nothing is wrong with you. There might just be something that's simply not the right time, the right place, the right person. But it means that there's something you need to give up that you had hoped for. A dream that's being shattered in a way. But I keep having this push that it's because that's not really your dream in a way. I don't know why it comes up. It's a little bit frustrating for me even, so I could imagine that it's very frustrating for you to be dealing with this. I do want to, if you are in a relationship, is this really the person? If this is about work, is this really the work that you want to do? If it's about where you're living, is it really where you want to live? Because clearly, 9 of Cups, there's something that you're being pointed out to that's already yours. And it's a very, very fast energy. There's a lot of cups, so there's a lot of emotions involved in this. You want this, but not in that way. Or not with this person. Or not at this place. I keep saying that because it's what keeps being repeated in my mind. I do like to see the 4 of Swords reversed. And it's not that I don't like to see the other cards, but there's something that the universe is trying to make you aware of here. And only you know what this is. But with the 4 of Swords, you are finding your inner strength again. You're overcoming stress, anxiety, whatever it is. Maybe stress and anxiety is actually blocking your mind, blocking your view. Right? It could be that simple. Stress might be the cause of the problem. Why you can't see a solution. There is some kind of awakening happening here, but you are resisting it. You are recovering, but you are still resisting. So you are in need of looking a little bit closer at what this is, where you're going. Again, ask the questions. Are you truly happy? Is this giving you joy? Is this the right way? The right solution? That is going to be it, Taurus. And with that, I will see you guys in the daily readings next month.